Hi everyone, I'm Maria and this is Julissa and also Ethan. We are going to be making an amazing salad today with a vinaigrette dressing. What do you think vinaigrette is?
It contains oil, vinegar, and herbs.
That's correct. The mixed greens, cucumber, and tomato in our salad are part of the vegetable food group. This is shown as the green shaded section of the My Plate icon. Then we're gonna add this yummy apple from the fruit group shown as the red section on my Plate. My Plate reminds us to make half of our plates fruit and vegetables. What else do you think that we can add?
Maybe low-fat cheese.
Low-fat cheese is from the dairy food group. So the dressing is not part of any of the food groups, although the oil inside the vinaigrette does have essential nutrients. Are we ready to make our salad?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So the first step is you're going to wet your hands with running water. Now apply soap, and you're going to scrub your hands for about 20 seconds. Or another tip you can do is you can sing happy birthday twice. Under your nails, behind the hand, get in between your fingers. Now you can rinse your hands off. And now you're going to use the paper towel to turn off the faucet. There you go.
We're gonna go ahead and start with cleaning these herbs.
Do we wash them the same way we wash our hands?
No, we don't use any soap or detergent on vegetables or fruit. So we're just gonna run this under some cool water over here and make sure that they're all clean. And you're gonna make sure that the water runs through them. It's gonna be cool water, okay? And then what's this?
A colander.
Very good. So we're ready to prepare our rinsed cucumber for our salad. So what we're gonna do is we're going to hold the cucumber like this firmly, and we're going to use this. What's this?
A peeler.
Very good. As you can see, the blade in the middle is the one that's going to actually cut it like a knife, and then the ones on the edge is gonna prevent from us going into the cucumber. To make it look pretty, we're going to partially peel it so we have alternating strips of green and white. Hold it firmly, but not too tight. Leave some strips of green for color and nutrition. Now to slice the cucumber. First, we make sure we have our cutting board so that we have a sturdy surface that won't wobble. Ask an adult to first cut the cucumber in half lengthwise. This will help the cucumber lie flat when you slice it into pieces. And then we're gonna lay it flat. Now, with one hand holding one end of the cucumber, we use the same hand we write with to hold our knife and grip it firmly around the handle. And we take one slice at a time. Good job, Ethan. I feel that you do it better than I do. What are we gonna add in the salad first?
Apples.
Perfect, so we're gonna put the apples.
First, we make sure that we have our cutting board so that we have a sturdy surface that won't wobble. We take one slice at a time, placing the flat side of the apple sliced down. With one hand holding the knife and one hand holding the apple, keep our other hand's fingers curled under so only our knuckles show. We take our knife and we make a downward motion, cutting the apple. The pieces of the apple should be about the same size of dice, like you use in a board game. That's why this kind of chopping is called dicing.
The tomatoes, and then we're also going to put the 1/4 of cheese. Okay, the low-fat cheese, I remember we did it earlier. Let's go over some knife safety. Never leave knives in the sink and always have an adult clean the knife and also dry it for you. All right, so now we're going to make our vinaigrette. As you can see, we have our oil, we have our vinegar, and then we have our teaspoons and tablespoons. And they are in fractions of 1/4, 1/2, 1 tablespoon, also 1/8, as you can see here. And these are used for dry and also wet ingredients. So we're gonna begin first with the vinegar. Can you help me with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And then make sure that you fill it up all the way to the top. That's really important for it to be precise. And make sure you hold it steady so we don't make a mess too, okay? Perfect. Now we're gonna have boil. You wanna help me with that?
Yeah.
Ethan? Perfect. So here's that. I'm gonna go over here. Make sure it's all the way to the top and we don't wanna make a mess. Remember we had talked about that this has good what? Nutrients? And now we're gonna do 1 more of those. Perfect. That's good.
It has to be perfect.
Exactly, it has to be perfect. And then we're gonna go ahead now and we're gonna put our herbs in. So we're gonna have 1 tablespoon of our herbs. And take 1 tablespoon there. You can hold that as well. Put it in there. This is gonna give us our salad a really nice taste. Now the salt. The salt is very important because it's gonna give it a little bit of flavor, but we also don't want to put too much salt. It's gonna be 1/4 teaspoon of salt.
Okay. I'll just use the back of the knife to
Yes.
that in there.
And now we're gonna have a pinch of pepper.
Okay.
So the pinch of pepper basically is just going to be just a little pinch like that. Great. We're all set. We can either whisk this or we can put it in a jar. We're going to dress the salad now. Okay, so who wants to do the, all right. There you go. So pour it over. Perfect. Now we're going to mix this all together. Okay. So make sure that when you're mixing it that you get all the sides. Make sure you mix it really well. And after really taking our time to make this delicious salad now, let's enjoy it. How do we like it?
Love.